The Horizon League's top closer, the southpaw Nathan Ball, comes in to try and shut down Ohio State and get his 7th save of the season, which leads the conference and is top 20 nationally. Nathan Ball, left-handed pitcher, 6'3", 190, the junior from Perrysburg, Ohio. Fastball, curveball, slider, change. Ohio State, they will have 2 up. Blaine Robinson, Colton Bauer, and Trey Lipsy, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Buckeyes trail 4-3, and Youngstown State has their top stalwart on the hill to try and shut things down and close it out. Nathan Ball, he's making his 14th appearance. He's 0-2. We mentioned before 6 saves in 10 1/3 innings pitched, an ERA of 6.97. His last outing came against Oakland, a 4-2 win in which he got the save, went 1 full inning, struck out 1. He faced 3 batters, and that was all it took to shut down the Golden Grizzlies. That was the only win for Youngstown State in that 3-game series. That was sandwiched in between the losses in Game 1 and Game 3. As for Ohio State, they have yet to play in extra innings this year, and this is a crucial time for them to try and come through. The offense has been clutch at times, but they will be needed here in a situation no clutcher than this. Leading off here will be Drew Reckart, pinch hitting for Blaine Robinson, looking at a platoon pinch hit situation. He played shortstop in one of the games against Nebraska last weekend and will now come at a big time with the middle infielders back, the corner infielders a couple steps backwards as well. Reckart, second on the team with 5 home runs, has a lot of power and hits left-handed pitching well. Nathan Ball ready to go, works third base side of the rubber, exclusively out of the stretch. And the first pitch is a high fastball for ball 1. For a left-handed pitcher, Nathan Ball can hum it in there at a high speed. Has that vertical release, stutter steps 3 times and pitches. 1-0 delivery is taken low, took some speed off the fastball. It's 2 balls, no strikes with nobody on, nobody out. The infield not in the overshift, but the left side, the 3 left guys are played slightly to pull, including the second baseman Law, who's closer and diagonal to the bag at second and on the grass in right center. The stretch of the 2-0. Inside almost hit Reckart on the fastball. Kicked off the heel of Francis Smith. 3 balls, no strikes. 4-3, Youngstown State leading. They got a run back in the top of the 10th on an RBI triple from Seth Lucero, the shortstop, who's playing on the left center field turf. At the belt and setting is Ball. Pitch to the righty Reckart. In there on the curveball, slicing and dicing for strike 1. Nobody aboard for Ohio State here. Ball, the left-hander, curls the black man on his right gray pant leg, and he brings his hands together at the belt. Reckart awaits the pitch. Low, ball 4, and that will put the tying run on first and the winning run at the plate in Colton Bauer. A big situation here for Colton Bauer, the third baseman. Trey Lipsy, the freshman, will be on deck. Bauer today got hit by a pitch and scored on a Brent Toda single in the second, but has been retired in his last 3 at-bats. He'll face Nathan Ball for the first time in his career. These 2 teams playing each other for the first time since 2019. Buckeyes have taken every single matchup since 1996, but Youngstown State 3 outs away from trying to rewrite that script. The third baseman, Braden O'Shaughnessy, is in tight on the turf at third. Middle infielders are back. O'Shaughnessy holds at first. The leg kick and the pitch to Bauer is low on the fastball, ball one. Bauer looks to third. His head coach, Greg Beals, gives the sign. Reckart, not a lot of speed on first, but he will be held by the first baseman, Pat O'Shaughnessy. Getting a sign, third base side of the rubber, and setting now is Ball. The stretch and the 1-0 serve. High off speeder, couldn't grasp the zone, and Bauer watches 2-0. 6 pitches for Nathan Ball, just one of them a strike. No outs, runner on first. 4-3 Youngstown State, bottom of the 10th. Left-hander on right-hander, Ball on Bauer. The lead, the stretch, the pitch. And Bauer goes chasing, pumps one out of play, first base side and onto the concourse. Colton Bauer climbed the ladder there as Nathan Ball looked to attack high and in on the fastball. The middle infielders are at double play depth, looking to turn two for Youngstown State. Middle infielders are back, outfielders are medium deep. The 2-1, high and away, it's ball 3. Colton Bauer steps outside the right side of the batter's box. Will take a deep breath and dig back on in. He's ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Buckeyes down 4-3 in the bottom of the 10th with no outs and a runner on first. Moderate lead here from Reckart. The set by Ball, the 3-1 to Bauer. Bauer hits it high. He hits it deep to left. This ball is crushed. It's carrying. Buckeyes win it. A majestic blast by Colton Bauer over the trees and left. Wins it in 10, 5-4. He's about to get mobbed at home plate. Colton Bauer snaps the 5-game losing streak. Let the celebration begin. E.J. Liddell to tip for Ohio State, the 6'7 junior, and Pete Nantz to do the honors for Northwestern, the 6'10 senior. DJ Karstensen awaiting the TV signal to enter half court. Points to the right bench, and now we are just about to set the tip off. He hoists it up with the left hand, and away we go. Northwestern controls the tip. Nantz wins it. Bowie collects it. Across the timeline is Bowie. Goes to his left. Left wing to Nantz. Nantz lobbing it up right side. Trying to put one up there is Audige. Has to redirect it out to Nantz. Left wing 3. Rattles in and out off the rim. And Kyle Young grabs the rebound. Flying up the near side of the floor is Jamari Wheeler. Top of the key to Young. Left wing to Brandon. Drops it inside left post extended for Liddell. Gets away from one. Puts it up with the right hand. And he's got it to go from the left block. 2-0 Ohio State, 30 seconds in.
Good job by E.J. Liddell getting aggressive and starting off hot for the Buckeyes. That's what you want to see from your leader.
Pete Nantz commands the point, right side of the floor. Hands it off, top of the key for Audige. Back inside of the lob to Nantz. Left hand layup is good from the semicircle. Pete Nantz gets the Wildcats on the board. We're knotted up at 2.
Great job by Pete Nantz. Gained a little lob from Audige. Able to sink it inside and tie up.
Ohio State basketball. Jamari Wheeler comes off a Liddell screen. Give and go to Liddell. Right wing 3. Up and good. E.J. Liddell with a trifecta. 5-2 OSU. Under 19 minutes to play. Northwestern controls it now on the other end. Robbie Barron had a pass knocked away off the left foot of Kyle Young. Wheeler 2-on-2 on the other end for the Buckeyes, and he'll outlet it off to Liddell at the top of the key. Liddell back to Wheeler in the right wing. Defended by Bowie, and a foul is called on the 6'2 junior guard from Albany, New York. Bowie, that's his first personal.
I'm sure Ohio State fans got to be happy with the way E.J. Liddell started off. The first 5 points of the game, not what we saw in that Indiana game, and everyone's got to be pleased with that. I'm sure E.J. Liddell, that's got to make him feel good, and that's going to help the Buckeyes start off hot on offense and possibly get an advantage over this Northwestern team.
Off the inbound, 15 on the shot clock. Jamari Wheeler has it left wing. Cross corner pass right wing to Kyle Young. Deeper in the corner now, right sideline for Arns. Arns goes left, 7 to shoot. Finds a man in Wheeler, left wing 3 ball. Up but too strong. Rebound collected by Ty Berry, and Berry outlets it off for Chase Audige on the right sideline. Audige off an Nantz screen, left of the lane, left elbow pass to the left wing for Barron. Barron, top of the key to Nantz. Nantz 15 to shoot, hands it off Bowie, top of the key, right wing on the pass to Barron. Catch and release, and it goes wide left of the rim. Air ball there from Barron. Buckeyes have it now. Malachi Branham near side of the floor. Goes off a Liddell screen left of the circle, gets around the other end, reverse land from the right side is good by the star freshman. 7-2 Ohio State.
Great take by Branham.
17:45 to play on the other end. Bowie tried to drive, had it knocked away off the miss. Rebound by Nantz from the right elbow to the right wing, finds Hadid. She stepped into a three, no good off the left side of the iron. Rebound Branham. Ohio State has it, he'll slow it down. Last week's Big Ten Freshman of the Week passes it out to Liddell. He tries a right wing three, and he hits another. E.J. Liddell, 2 of 2 from three-point land. 10-2, Bucks off and running.
Seems like E.J. Liddell is pretty comfortable today. Didn't miss a step off there after that Indiana game, and same right wing, he hits both threes.
Northwestern now has the rock. Right wing pull-up jumper by Hadid. He's got it to go. Chase Hadid lifts Northwestern within 6 with 17 minutes to play, and Ohio State comes back to work from left to right. Wheeler across the timeline. He's met right at the top of the key by Bowie. Gets away from him, and Bowie grabs his left shoulder. So the Northwestern guard gets called for his second personal foul. That's the second team foul on the Wildcats with 16:51 to play. Bowie's certainly not a guy you want in foul trouble.
No, and Bowie's one of the top guards in the Big Ten, and having him already sit out, and we haven't got to the first media timeout yet. That's not the best for Northwestern. I'm sure Coach Chris Collins is not too happy about that, but Chase Hadid in that last bucket for Northwestern. Quick release is what Northwestern's really got to get after, because Ohio State's defense is penetrating towards the end of the shot clock.
Baseline left, inbound to Justin Arns. Feeds it left post, extended for Kyle Young. Backing in on Barron in the middle of the lane. Kicks it out right wing. Liddell wants the three, and he cannot be stopped. E.J. Liddell drains down another 3 of 3, and it's 13-4 Ohio State, 16:30 to play.
It's got to be a lucky right wing for E.J. Liddell so far.
On the other end, top of the key, Pete Nantz drills one home. Nantz makes it 13-7, Wildcats within 6, and Ohio State has it now. Jamari Wheeler left to right, hands it off Liddell in between the circles. Right wing pass goes to Branham. Branham to Wheeler, top of the key, rolls off a Young screen. Give and go to Young, top of the key. Tries to find a cutting Branham. V cuts back out right wing. 13 on the shot clock. Open is Young, right block. Now he's double teamed. And a travel is called inside the right block. Kyle Young lifted the pivot foot. And Northwestern forces a turnover with 16:01 to play. Still 13-7 Ohio State.
And that was just a tough play. Credit to Adi for trying, but Indiana ultimately able to come away with a run off it.
Brianna Copeland digs in for Indiana, down to the count 0-1. Copeland in game 1, she started the game off in left field, then moved to the designated player spot, and then came on to relieve Heather Johnson after a tough outing. And she came up big in the circle, also notched a hit as well.
It's always great when you have a pitcher who can seal the deal at the circle and at the plate. A dual threat, if you will. Always dangerous when a team's got one of those.
0-2 the count. Big pitch on the way. Reiser there missing high. So Emily Ruck looking to try and close this one out, allowing 2 hits in this frame. Ahead though, 1-2 on Copeland. Just off the inside edge there. Home plate umpire Chris McManus says just a little bit inside.
One of the things I'll be watching through this early going, having called several Ohio State softball games last season, is Taylor Packett catcher. You know, she comes into the roster as that DP, the designated player, playing a little bit more of a versatile role than the DH does in baseball. But I never saw her at this catcher position. So to start off your first series at home, this is going to be something that I've got my eye on.
Pat calling the signs here. The 2-2. Shot to second. And Ohio State gets out of it. But Indiana texts on a run on a Grace Lorsung single, scoring Cora Bassett midway through the first here on Big Ten Plus. 1-0 IU.